While many members of the FOMC are leaning towards lowering rates, the president of the Cleveland Fed, Loretta Mester, has laid out the argument against a cut this month. Well, we're very pleased to welcome Loretta Mester to the program. So thank you for joining us here in London.
Thank you for having me.
What kind of data do you need to see in order to say, okay, let's go, let's cut?
Yeah, so I think we're in this position where we're trying to assess whether growth is slowing to trend or whether there's some more significant slowdown going on. So me personally, I would like to see more data on the business side because, as we know, business investment has been weak. I'd like to see a couple more employment reports so that we get a sense of whether last month's report was weaker but is going to come back up, or whether we're going to have a continuation of employment growth slowing more than expected. I'd like to see some more readings on inflation expectations because, as you know, the last two readings from some survey data has gone down, but the levels still seem about where they've been over the last couple of years. So I'd like to see a little more data on that side. Mm-hmm. The consumer side of the U.S. economy has held up pretty well. So again, if you saw that deteriorating, then that would be a red flag as well. So again, I think there's a possibility that growth could be slowing more than we expected. Of course, we did expect some slowing this year to trend. Is it slowing more? I need to see more evidence.
If the Fed cuts rates at the next meeting, would you worry that actually the markets are dictating what the Fed should do?
No, I don't worry about that because I know how the Fed works, and all of my colleagues, go into the meetings really assessing a whole panoply of data. We don't discount what's going on in financial markets, obviously, because financial conditions are an important factor in assessing where the economy is going. But we look at many, many factors, and some of the data, real side data, and also the information we get from our business contacts and our consumer contacts. That's very helpful in times where you're trying to be forward-looking and looking where the economy is going.